Okay.
My name, my REMA is located in DeKalb County. I'm currently at like 5 to 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing about like 20 order, 20 to 20, some 20?
Yeah, say 25. Okay, my bottleneck right now is it's really lack of outreach and not having a VA.
Yeah.
So we don't have someone that does quality checks. Yeah.
It's like pretty much doing that ourselves.
Yeah, it's everything is manual right now. And I think my best solution to this is we're currently in the interviewing stage of VAs and, just weeding out a couple of bad applicants, just trying to look into at least 20 applicants and hire someone who has that experience. Yes. With quality checking and wherever else is on that.
Yeah, and I would say like I do most of the photos and my sister does most of the video, so maybe like both of us just being able to take on both in one day would be helpful, so that like I could mainly focus on taking on shoots, and then my sister would maybe be able to do some outreach while I'm doing that. While I'm out on shoots. Yeah.
Wow. Well said. Sounds like you guys know what to do already. I was gonna say exactly that. So who's better at the sales and face to face?
It depends. We have our strengths and weaknesses. Yeah. So sometimes it's her, sometimes it's me. Like it depends on the person. Everyone has a different personality. We like connect with different makes sense.
But I would say Insty's more just like you're a bit more energetic in front of other people, and I think in that way you're better.
Sure. I mean,
Well, whichever way it is, I would just say one person's the dedicated primary shooter, and then the other person is overflow.
Okay.
And whoever's on sales, just time block the next 4 weeks on your schedule, and make sure you're doing at least like 1 to 2 hours of outreach a day. Ideally more, but like time block it into your calendar so it's like ingrained in your schedule and in your head. Like I know from 12 to 2 every day, I'm going to be doing outreach.
Okay.
And for your VAs, I'm assuming you're hiring from online jobs, like you're going directly to the VAs?
Yes.
Yeah, but there's one that had reached out to us on Instagram, and it seems like she worked with a couple others because like from follows her, there's a ton of them. And it seems has her own business now operating that. A whole VA business maybe.
Yeah, she's probably staffing. She's probably she's doing the recruiting.
Okay.
So find that. I would find it. Just jump on like a 5-minute, 10-minute call, discovery call with her and figure that out. She's probably like placing VAs for you. That's what I would imagine.
Do you recommend like working with her then?
If someone is like.
No, I always say skip the agency and just hire a VA yourself, because the agency's gonna charge you like $2 to $4 on top of their hourly rate for managing them. And in my past experience, that money doesn't really go that doesn't require that much. So you're gonna overpay like hundreds of dollars a month for an agency to manage them. They're not really gonna do anything, and then they might charge you a placement fee too. So I would say just go straight to online jobs, skip the agency, but set the bar really high especially for your first VA. What are the tasks that you have assigned for the first VA? I'm assuming it's sending out deliverables, doing QA before that, booking shoots, customer service. Are those the tasks?
Yeah, but also like revisions when revisions come, or like she knows Photoshop, she knows Canva, like some other programs maybe, but also she knows Spiro, which is a platform that we use to have agents book our shoots, and also we send out our. So she'll be able to like Dropbox, I think, with Spiro, and just work her way with that, which would help a lot because we don't really know how to do any of that stuff. Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah, for hiring the VA, I would just tell you hire for experience, like somebody who's been in the industry for 5 to 10 years, either project management and customer support. Like you want, ideally they have both, they have experience in both of those fields. But point is, you want to hire somebody who's like middle career professional instead of somebody just out of college. I mean, it could be good just out of college. I had a conversation with a guy today, and the only reason I said hire him is because he was just such a go-getter, and like you can mold them to how you want. But my best VA hires 5-10 year people who are 5 to 10 years into their work careers, and they're going to cost a little bit more, but you don't have to handhold them as much. They're going to be more technical. Hopefully this person is somebody that is going to grow into like an ops role, like maybe hire and fire other VAs too, and build out some of your operations and can work without asking you a ton of questions.
Yeah.
Like 5 to 10 years. I'm gonna write this down and then I'll add this to the recap of XP. And then on the sale, what are you guys doing for sales right now? What activities?
We're done offshoots. So we just met up with a real estate brokerage in Atlanta today, and it was like it was a potluck thing, and we were just like handing business cards, like connecting, and be like your first shoot with them be 50% off, and yeah, they seem to be, they took the card and everything, but
okay.
Yeah.
They took your card? They took your card or
the business card?
Yeah, we were handing out the business.
Okay. All right. Justin knows what I would tell you about that. So anytime you go to an event, you want to get their info instead of you giving them. Because instead of you hoping that they'll call you, you can just call them. I mean, maybe you did, but
yeah, but they didn't have it on hand.
Shoot, I should have written it down or
so
something.
here's the trick that we use is any event that we go to, we have a QR code and we do an Amazon gift card giveaway. And we just like shove it in their face. So if like we're presenting, it's on screen, and we make sure, and I don't switch screens until I'm like, did you guys get it? Did you guys all submit? But if we have a booth or if we're just walking around, we have a little QR code like on an iPad or where we print it out and say, hey, we're doing a $100 Amazon gift card. Like scan this. It's just a quick form. And we normally get like 90% of people that scan it.
That is so smart. What the? Okay.
Yeah, definitely do that. And then, yeah, so definitely go that route. How did you guys find that event?
Oh, it was like through
A realtor.
Yeah, it was okay. So a realtor invited me to shoot photos for this dance party that they were hosting,
Okay.
and so I did that, and I got connected to like the head of the broker.
Basically the broker.
Yeah, and then she liked how the photos turned out, so she invited us to the potluck event.
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Yeah, just go back to that broker and say, any event, consider me a sponsor. And then also say, hey, do you know any other like real estate events happening here? Because then once you have that combo with like a ton of agents and a ton of like loan officers, title agents, you tell everybody you're looking to sponsor events. Eventually people will just come to you asking you to sponsor, and that's where you want to be. You want to go to like at least 1 to 2 events every week. And then you go to those events, you put out your QR code, collect all those leads, and then you can follow up with people that way.
Wow. Okay.
But also I would say be doing the Instagram method too. So just find out local agents, make sure you qualify them, they're doing enough business, follow them, like their stuff until they follow you, and then hit them with a video selfie DM.
Okay. So basically, like you gather all those leads from the the Amazon gift QR code.
Yeah, well, those people you want to do more of a direct like pitch. So like after the event, you have them on a spreadsheet, you qualify them, make sure they're doing enough business, and then you call them and say, like my strategy and what Justin's doing right now is we have a content event monthly, and so we call those agents, hey, just wanted to connect. We're doing a private invite only event. Would love to see you there. You get free content. And so that's what we do, but you can just offer them like a free reel on their next shoot or free photos.
Right.
But so you can use that. You can use those people for the IG method, but then also go to homes.com and filter by your city and like filter by listing volume and just start following those people on Instagram.
Got you. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So we'll move it on. And we got Miguel.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yep, my name is Miguel Quinones. My company is located in Buford, Georgia. I'm currently at around 5 to 6K per month, doing about 15 orders per month.
Okay.
Bottleneck being issue or like a pain point, right?
Yep.
A bottleneck right now is getting to about 30 to really sales, just like effective marketing, getting to 30 to 40 shoots a month is
Okay.
where I'm trying to be by 2026 is what I would want to do, or
Okay. You
at least
said
within the next few months. I think my best solution to this is, man, um, I think about this a lot. So I'm currently signed up to with two Keller Williams offices. I just recently moved back to Georgia. I'm from Georgia, but I was living in Indiana. I was in a very small market, only 2,000 agents. Now I'm obviously Metro Atlanta is like 50,000 agents,
yeah.
give or take. So a lot of potential. When I first got here, I had a connection with real producers Atlanta, and so that's how I got to Georgia, and I've connected with some agents through events that I do with real producers in exchange to get in front of different agents. And I'll get their business cards, I'll reach out, I'll follow up, and things like that. And not a lot of traction has come from that. I have my HubSpot connected to OpenPhone, and I have a whole bunch of I have about like a database of like 700 agents right now that I've cold called and reached out to, and obviously the very like low probability. Those are like cold calls. A lot of those people I haven't met personally, but I have a sales background, so I just like pick up the phone and just go.
Yeah.
But at the current moment, I'm signed up with two Keller Williams offices. I'm not going to renew 2026 with one of them, but I am going to continue with this other office. The second office is probably one of the biggest ones in the Metro Atlanta area as far as like volume and things like that. So that's where I've gotten most of my people are from those two offices. And I just recently signed up to a BNI group. I don't know if I've heard of BNI, but it's a business networking group where it's like kind of based off of like personal referrals and stuff like that. And I'm just kind of learning how to work like BNI and get more plugged into the area because I am new. So I'm simultaneously wanting to get more like I want to know people, like I want to know everybody. Like I genuinely want to like connect with the community that I'm a part of. But obviously it's a professional business networking group, and so there's the intention is behind that. And so yeah, my Instagram, like I post stuff. I post my portfolio, but I'm obviously like with Instagram, the portfolio piece, people don't, they're not gonna like your pictures, like it's like a different method of communicating, like what you're trying to showcase, tell people, and like it's a different form of video advertising, and so I haven't like I don't I know what to do. It's just that I'm solo right now, and I don't have a VA. I have an editor that I trust, and I love my editors. But as far as like admin, bookkeeping, Spiro, delivering, sales, outreach, following up, text messages, email, all the things, every little thing I have my hands on.
Yeah.
So I don't really know how to I don't want to sign up for another brokerage, right? Like spend $600 a year and then have to, buy lunches for agents that may or may not go with my services, right? And so just trying to find like high probability methods for our niche while keeping marketing expenses low, obviously. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. I don't know if I answered your question at all, but that's kind of everything.
All right. Well, let's just piece this together. I would like high level tactic. What I would do if I was in your shoes, I would just start hosting content events. And that way, instead of you chasing the agents, like the agents will come to you. So like you put together a content event at like a listing or a broker, like a brokerage's office. And then you and two other sponsors, like title agent and loan officer, you guys all bring agents together. And then the sponsors are going to pay you to do the event. So you actually get paid to get clients. So like, I think that's just something to start doing every month. And then the next piece or the next puzzle that you have to piece together is how to actually get people to those events. You're gonna have the loan officer and title agent each inviting 5 people, so you're gonna meet 10, hopefully 10 agents each event, 10 new agents. But you also want to invite agents yourself, like you want to bring 5 yourself. And you can do that. I mean, you have 700 agents there, so just qualify them. Whoever's doing the most business, you invite those people first. So I think easiest low-hanging fruit opportunity in front of you is schedule a content event for like 3 weeks from today. Like this, my next one is on December 10th or December 11th. Let's see. I haven't booked it yet, but yeah, it's going to be December 11th. And my whole goal is just to book it full. So we're going to invite like 30 agents. We're going to get 15 to sign up. And that's like our client acquisition strategy.
Do you use Eventbrite? Like, how do you kind of, okay.
Yeah.
And then where do you host these events? Like, do you choose, like, is it a house or is it where do you do them at?
We do them at our studio, but when we didn't have a studio or when we want to switch it up, we just use a listing. So just like post an IG story or email all your clients saying, we need a listing for a content event. In exchange, you're going to get content for the listing, either you in the video or just photos, whatever you need in terms of marketing. So, yeah.
And then can I come in really quick, Brunson? I just want to give a quick pointer.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so you said that you were like doing a lot of cold calling. When I was starting out, I was doing the same thing. And my like biggest thing is instead of having like a shotgun, I would go like a sniper route. So you're like pre-qualifying the people that you're trying to reach out to, and like they're doing at least 5-10 seller deals a year. And then you know, okay, it's worth it for me to give them a free reel. And I come out to their like open house or whatever, and I give them free value. This is what Brunson always preaches. To just give free value to them, but those are the people that are worth it, not the 700, but maybe it's 1% of that people are actually like 10% of that, maybe people that are actually willing like for you to target, right? So don't go the shotgun route, go the sniper route, pre-qualify them, and then chase those agents.
So so you get an agent on the phone, you call 25 people, 5 people pick up. Maybe those 5 conversations are actually legit conversations and they're good. But obviously agents, they're moving fast. Maybe they're like, oh, well, I already got somebody and, I'll let you know if I need a backup or whatever. Cool. Here's my information. Here's my Instagram. Here's my, website. But how does that actually turn into like an actual relationship?
Yeah, good question. I just invite them to the next one until they come.
The next content day?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yep. So we use tasks in HubSpot. And so if they don't come, I set a task regardless to invite them to the next one. And before I reach out the next time, I just check and see if they came already. So you just keep inviting them. Like Justin said, if you qualify them and they're doing 10 to 20 seller deals a year, you better be on that agent like every week. Hey, what can I do for you? I would love to do a free reel. Hey, we got a content event coming up. Like keep following up.
How would you find out that information? You just ask them how many do you do a year, or how would you know beforehand?
We use we have a little SOP. Have you heard of homes.com?
Sure. Yeah. I almost worked for them. They recruited me.
Yeah. So you type their name in homes.com, scroll down to the past 1 year, and it'll show you how many seller deals they did in the last 12 months. That's a good, it gives you a good metric to go off of. Like they'll probably do similar this year.
Yeah.
And my threshold for like chasing an agent is 5 seller deals a year. Anything less, I just put them on my email list, and like I'll invite them to other things. But I really target and really invite those ones who are doing 5+ a year.
Okay.
Yep.
That's solid.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would challenge you, schedule a content event
day. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, good question.
Free video? Or,
yeah. Good question. Each agent comes in. They each get a 20-minute time slot. They signed up on Eventbrite. And during that 20 minutes, they get 2 videos and a headshot. And it's just one backdrop. You do 2 videos back to back and then the headshot in the same spot. So it's very churn and burn. But you want to make sure the lighting is good. You use a low aperture. So it's like nice and bokeh so that like looks nice. And that's really all you need. You don't need to do any fancy editing. Just talking head, plain white text. That's all you need to do. And the videos are just simple. About me and then like tip for sellers or tip for buyers.
Okay. Do you have continuous lighting? Or do you use strobes? I don't really use
continuous.
I don't really do a lot of headshots. Continuous.
Yep.
Cool.
Dude, I'm like probably the worst professional photographer you'll ever meet. I don't even consider myself a photographer. I just like switch it to photo and take the picture, and then I'm like, tell my editor, bro, put like a beauty filter on this or something. Like, I'm not very good at the photo and video side of things. I just like the business side of it. I just like book it and then I figure it out. Like, I'm just like, whatever. That's kind of how I do it. So my content events are very like quick in and out, but it gives you like, you can spend 10 minutes coming up with topics and, you know, talking with them and getting to know them, and then 10 minutes shooting the content. But you really want to make sure, like I made this mistake early on. I didn't tell them what I did because I was so focused on getting the content done. But now before they leave, I make sure I have a convo with them and let them know. We shoot listings. Like, we have 175-star like reviews. Like, that's our main business. Photo, video, 3D drone, next morning turnaround. Would love to show you like what we can do. Do you have any listings coming up? And almost every single content event, we book listings from those.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, that's beautiful. Thanks, man.
Yep. For your first event, just do it without sponsors, so you can kind of see how it goes. And then for your next event, you can invite title loan officer and get them to pay you, and also bring agents.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right, cool. And then I'll just add another 30-second thing for your IG content. If you go to my CPV media page, you'll see that we don't really post our work. We don't post photos. We don't really post the videos of the houses.
Right.
We mainly post, if we do, it's like a cool reel. Like what we post is like tips for agents and value for agents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how I wanted to do it too.
So just go on my Instagram, copy all my content, and just rip off and duplicate. And then the agents will notice, they're like, oh, this guy knows his stuff. And then when you DM them and send them a selfie, they're like, oh yeah, of course I'll listen to this, what this guy has to say. Because if you go to most, like, maybe it's some people in here, but like 80 to 90% of real estate media Instagrams are just photos of houses. So like there's no difference. Like, so, but yeah, okay. All right, we got Jonathan up next.
Oh man.
Let's hear it.
Well, my name is Jonathan. As you can see, my business is located in Portland, Oregon. So I serve Portland mainly. Salem is another big city kind of in my area. I do the coastal area, so like Lincoln City, Newport. I'm pretty widespread within like a 2-hour radius. I charge travel fee, of course, for farther ones. I'm doing 3 to 5K a month. Right now it's slowed down a little bit, being it's like the last 2 months of the year. I hit the highest month was like a 6K month this year. I'm doing about 15 to 20 on like my super busy months.
Mm-hmm.
And my bottleneck right now, I mean, I kind of like for your opinion on that, my best guess is client acquisition, because when I started, I was doing a lot of cold calls and that works. Right now, I've been getting most of my customers from referrals. That's the biggest one.
Mm-hmm.
And then, other than that, I just, whenever I get time to do cold calls, because outside of business, I'm still a super busy person. I do this full time. I don't do anything else, but I got a busy life outside of it. The gym, keeping the house clean, living a normal person life, stuff like that. So it's not that I don't have time to do cold calls, but my idea to fix it would be either a VA doing my cold calls, because obviously they're not the funnest thing to do. I could push myself to do that, but I'm not really sure the bottleneck right now. I have a good amount of clients. Some of my clients are like once a month, or like I hear from them once every couple months, so they're not very high-end clients. I got a couple high-end clients that reach out every month, so those are the ones kind of holding it up.
Okay. All right. Well, I would just tell you, I think right now it's just like, are you willing to sacrifice some of the other parts of your life to like, you know, blow your business up? Because when I was at under 10K a month, and getting to 21K a month, I wasn't sleeping a lot. I wasn't going to the gym, lost a lot of weight, didn't hang out with anybody. And I sacrificed a lot, but it paid off. Like, it's short-term sacrifice for the long-term gain. So I mean, I think you could definitely I think you should do the cold calls yourself. I don't think a VA should do that, because it just wouldn't, I don't think it would work. Cold calling agents, somebody overseas. So, I mean, what I would say is just time block on your calendar, like 2 hours a day just for cold calling. And maybe that means like, you have to hire somebody to clean your house, or you have to skip the gym like every couple days. But if you think about it, like if you're cold calling and you're making money, cleaning your house is like a $15, $20 an hour task. And if you cold call for 1 hour and you make like $600, you have to make that decision.
For sure. And like my systems and stuff, I got set up. I was doing it all through freaking Dropbox before. I got Spiro set up. I got editor that outsources everything. Do all my edit. I don't do any of my editing. So the biggest thing that I have right now is just cold calls, and I don't do any events or anything like that. The other one that I've done is I've handed a lot of business cards. I'll go to realtors, brokerages, and I'll hand out flyers and business cards. That's been okay, but not really the biggest. And Instagram, I haven't got to work out for me yet.
Yeah. So here, after I've gone to like a lot of events, I've done like Instagram method. My personal experience has been, how can I get in front of an agent's face in person or on Instagram, video, selfie, and just provide them a ton of value where it's like hard for them to say no and it's free. So if I'm trying to convert a team and I already know they're doing a lot of business because I've qualified them, I'll go to the team lead, or if I don't know the team lead, I'll ask somebody on the team that I'm connected with, hey, I want to do something amazing for your team. I want to do a content day. It's going to be $2,000 in value, completely for free for you guys. All you guys got to do is show up. I'll bring the topics. What do you say? They can't say no to that. And then after that event, like they're sold on you. And if it's a solo agent, you cold call them or Instagram, video, selfie. I got one of our most recent clients through a video selfie DM. And I was like, hey, Kimberly, love what you're doing. Would love to connect with you. Maybe get you set up with some free content. I'm in the area. I've been doing this for 5 years. Would love to get you some free content. Like, do you have a listing we can shoot some content at? No cost to you. It'll only take an hour. What do you think? So it's almost like me like pressing them and not forcing, but really, really pushing, hey, let me do something for you. I want to provide you massive value, expecting nothing in return. Because if you're not wasting your time, if you qualify them before, it's not wasting your time doing it for free. I would just go in with every interaction with that mentality. And then when you go to events, use the same strategy. QR code, Amazon gift card, that form goes to a lead sheet, like Google Sheets, and then you qualify them, and then you can follow up.
So would you suggest a VA for Instagram reach out then?
Yeah, so you can have a VA do the Instagram method, and then anytime you get a follower, it's your job to send a video selfie DM to that follower. And you can quickly just qualify them on homes.com. Like you get a new agent follower, look them up on homes.com. If they do business, sure, yeah. Then you send a video selfie DM. Like, what up? My name's Bronson. Thanks for the follow. Hope you enjoy the content. Hey, I would love to provide some massive value for you. Like, this is what we do. Do you have a listing coming up that we could shoot some content at? If you don't, that's cool. We can meet at your office or even your house. We could do some content completely free to you, like $500 in value. What do you think? Are you free in the next 2 weeks? You put a timeline on it to show them that you're serious. And then take it a step further. Are you free Thursday, Friday? like pin them down and try to get them to do that for you. But the IG method, have you heard of it? Do you know how that goes? I think you mentioned it.
For sure. No, I've heard of the Instagram method. I've tried it a few times. I haven't got too much luck out of the just cold DMing. A lot of times I'll just open it and click off. I changed my profile picture from my logo to my face.
Nice.
That has seemed to help a lot. Other than that,
I did the same thing.
I think the video will actually help a lot. I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah, and start posting content of you too, on your story and on your feed as reels. Because when they get a DM from you,
advice and anything that can benefit them, or behind the scenes stuff like that.
Just check out my IG at CPV Media. You'll see what I'm talking about. It's like, here's how to take a coming soon photo with your iPhone. If you're a real estate agent, here's exactly how you take a coming soon photo with your iPhone. And you show step by step, and they appreciate that. That's something they can use in every listing. Or it's here's how to get, here's how to shoot a quick video at your next listing. So you're just providing.
Is the sheets of top producing realtors worth it, or is doing that research for yourself? Like you said, you like to find the top producers yourself. Is it better to do that or pay for like a sheet of top producers in the area?
You can just find them on homes.com. Let me show you real quick. What city are you in?
Just do Portland. It's the biggest one.
Okay, so we go to homes.com. All right, and then we go to agents up here in the top left, and then find an agent. And you said it's Portland?
Yep.
Okay, Portland, Oregon. And then in the top right, you're going to see sort, sales and area, high to low. You can do sales and area, high to low, or if you want to like go after agents who have listings and do content for them at the listings, you can go current listings, high to low. So then these are all agents you want to connect with. So what I would do is like hit them from all angles. Do the Instagram method, like copy their name, add them to a Google Sheet, find them on Instagram, have your VA interact with them. Once they follow you, hit them with a video selfie DM, but then also cold call them and say, hey, Jared, love what you're doing, man. This is Bronson. We work with top producers in the area. You have like 30 seconds? Cool. Awesome, man. I'm just here to provide value for you, man. I would love to do some content for you. Like that's what we do. You free in the next like 2 weeks? We can get you some free content. Something like that. That's not the exact script, but I'm just riffing here. But you want to go after these people here. Some of these are going to be team leads. Some of these are going to be solo agents. So you got to understand. Like this guy's closed a ton of business right here. And in the past 1 year, he's sold 430 houses. So he probably runs a team. Like that's not all his personal business. But point is, this is somebody you want to talk to for sure. Because he is in.
That guy's killing it, for sure.
Daryl is killing it.
Daryl's a G.
Daryl is a G. Do you know Daryl?
I don't know Daryl.
Yeah.
I might know one of his employees if he has them.
Probably. But yeah, you'll probably know. You can name drop too. Sometimes name dropping works, sometimes it doesn't. I've had, if they're in the same office, well, it's actually 50-50. Sometimes it goes south, sometimes it doesn't. I think, Justin, you had a bad experience with name dropping, right?
Yeah, I was working with one of the top agent in all of Illinois, and I name dropped, and she was like, oh, I absolutely hate her. I was just like, she's so annoying. And I was like, okay.
It can either be good or bad. Because like a lot of agents are friends, but then a lot of agents like compete. So it could be really good or really bad. But yeah, is that what do you think? You have any more questions about it?
No, I think that clears it up. I think a lot of real estate photographers know what they have to do, but hearing it from somebody that's already done what you want to do is like that next second of reassurance. Because I already know I have to do cold calls. I already know that I should be on Instagram more. Mm-hmm. But I think because being your own boss is a blessing, but it can also be a curse. Because you don't have someone telling them, do this by Friday. I can be like,
100%.
So.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. Like it's so true in every aspect of our lives. And a lot of times that's why people do coaching is just for the accountability and the reminders. Like I listen to Alex Hormozi all the time and he says freaking the same thing in every video and every piece of content. And we still
keep watching it.
We're going to keep watching it. Yeah. Cause it's so valuable. Yeah.
No, I feel that. Yeah.
There's also not a lot of us. We're a very niche group of people.
We are. Yeah. All right, Steven.
My name is Steven. My company is located in Kona, Hawaii. And I'm currently at, great question, 0 to 1,000 per month. Yep. Doing about 0 to 5 within the past 3 months. Bottleneck right now is, I typed it in. Becoming trusted with agents, I don't know. And to be the first shooter or at least to pick up some backups or extra aerial shots. And then showing the value in social media. I think that's the big one for me because I don't want to step on too many toes because, the island I'm on it's small. And so all my shots or services I've done so far were people that I knew or my parents knew. And everything out here is like word of mouth. So literally, I think all my clients are just because my parents know them. And it's super, super tight knit. Like you can't get into road rage because they know your dad's brothers, whoever. And it's kind of like that with networking for sure. There are still a lot of people, a lot of agents, but
Hmm.
I think my biggest thing is trying to fit myself in. There's not much social media out here,
Hmm.
so I really want to be the first to be. I want to be a catalyst to social media for
Okay.
agents,
Hmm.
and I want to show them the value in it because I think more so than photos, but I do photos for sure.
Do you
But
shoot reels like the 910 style reels?
I love nonsense. Yeah, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Um, yeah, I
All right.
just shot. Yeah, I shot like two. I don't know if you've seen on my Instagram. I did a horizontal one, and then I just did a vertical one, and I'm doing a luxury listing next week as well.
Okay, nice. All right, so the ones you're doing already, definitely collab with those agents. If you're in a small town, everybody knows everything, everybody. That's gonna be super high leverage activity for you. It's like go to a top agent, do a baller reel for them, collab with them, because then all the other agents are gonna see this sick video with this agent, and you're right next to the name. And
Yeah, for sure.
I did this earlier this year, and we got a lot of attention for it. Is like I just went to top agents, and I was like, hey, let's do a reel. It's free to you. We're gonna do a collab. It's gonna be awesome. And then like my name blows up with their name.
Right.
I think
Yeah, for sure.
that could be a good opportunity. Go ahead.
Yeah, on my most recent upload, I think it was last week. I had I have a question, but I had collaborated on that video I made him with the agent, and then also Aloha Sotheby's. So they also co-posted. So it was like three of us, and it was super cool. I
Mm-hmm.
had someone reach out. I had a brokerage reach out to me because they saw the video and they want like all new agent bios, and I'm getting all that set up, like video
Nice.
bios and headshots, which is like super sick. Like all they
Yeah.
did was saw my video. They knew the guy in it, obviously, because everyone knows
Yeah.
everyone. And it's kind of like a shock because especially here, I think there's been like a void, and then agents are starting to see like, oh wait, this is right down the street from me, or like this house is like, how'd this agent get this, right?
Yeah.
So I think that's how I'm starting to squeeze in or fit in. So
Yeah. Well, I would add volume to the equation. Like do this like maybe making a goal for the next 3 months. Have 10 collabs with like the top agents in your city. Like 10 collabs posted, stick videos. Maybe they're all free, maybe they're not. If you can sell it and get paid for it, that's awesome. But even if they're all free, it'll just blow your name up. And then the
yeah,
people that like it and comment on it, then you call those people and say, "Hey, do you see the video we did with, Jane? Would love to do that. Would love to do that for you." You're going to come
um,
in with so much more aura and like momentum.
yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, I would start there. And then
okay,
I think I was gonna tell this. I was gonna tell this to Miguel to do make sure everybody here is doing cold calls. Is everybody here? I'm sorry, care calls. It's just easy, low hanging fruit.
like follow up.
Yeah. So care call is like you call all the orders from the previous week, and you use a specific frame to retain your clients and get more referrals and get more reviews. So, so what that is like, hey, calling it, hey Jane, you have 2 minutes? Yeah, I do. Cool, awesome. I'm just making sure the shoot from last week was a 10 out of 10 for you. Yep, always 10 out of 10. Cool. Do you have any constructive feedback? I'm looking to improve my team and how we operate. No, I don't have any feedback. Cool, awesome. Would you mind helping me out with something? I'm in growth mode right now. Would you mind doing me a favor? Yeah, sure, whatever. I can help. Awesome. I would love if you could help me out with introducing me to one or two agents that you know who would like our services, like in the next 2 days via group chat. Cool. Yeah, I can do that. Awesome. Thank you. And then do that, and you can get more referrals like that. It's kind of uncomfortable to push for the review, asking for the reviews, but if you kill it on a project, they're happy to help. Like they want to like think about it. Like your small business, you crushed it for them. They want to see you grow, but it does feel a little uncomfortable to ask for the favor. And then sometimes they won't make the intro, so you just do a gentle follow up. hey, really looking forward to those intros. This is gonna help me out so much. Like if you don't get the intro in the next like 2 days from them, just text them that, and then it'll nudge them. But point is also, it's how you can start collecting reviews too. And I wish I would have done this sooner because I could have probably like 500 5-star reviews right now, but I don't. And I wish I did this earlier. Like you either ask for a referral or a review. If you really crushed it, always go with the referral first. And then on their next project, you can even ask for a referral and a review. I've done that many times. But read the room, whatever makes sense, ask for a referral or a review. So I would say if you're at 0K a month or if you're at 100K a month, care calls are going to be necessary.
Yeah, I could definitely fill my reviews for sure from like the few people I've shot for.
Yeah.
Or at least follow up.
Do you have a Google business page?
I do.
Yeah,
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just want to send everything there. Awesome. Cool. And then
Thank you.
I don't know if the industry's different in Hawaii or like how big the market is, but I would just get in the habit of going to like 1 or 2 events a week, trying to get some leads.
Yeah, I go to 1 a week for sure.
Sweet. Yeah.
I signed up for the West Hawaii Association of Realtors.
Mhm.
And so it's like a huge group, but they have a meeting in a caravan, and that's how I met some people I did a few shoots for. So, but I do need to. I would like to go to like 1 extra one because that one's kind of a given. But.
Yeah. So I have a principle that I use in my business is like I'm not freaking leaving this event until I have everybody's information, and like you kind of have to get creative with it. So like I use QR codes at every event, and that's how I get everybody's info. Like QR code, Amazon gift card. Some events I have to do like $100. One event that had like 70 agents, I was like, I want to make sure I get everybody's info, so I did a $250 Amazon gift card. We got everybody's info. We have an automation set up. It sends it into our CRM and open phones. We can follow up easily. And but yeah, if you go to an event, just make sure you get creative and thinking like, how can I get everybody's info, rather than like giving people your business cards and praying. Like you're getting their info, you're qualifying them, and then you're following up with value.
Question on that, follow up on that.
Yeah.
That's a pretty vigorous process. So you got 80 agent business cards or whatever. So you put that manually into HubSpot, and then so who does that?
No, we have a QR code, and that QR code goes to a form. Name, phone number, email. And then that goes to a Google Sheet. It's all automated. I would just start with Google Form, and then send that Google Form to Google Sheets. When you create in the Google Form, it has a tab like, do you want to create a Google Sheets? Click yes. So then everybody that submits, it goes to Google Sheets, and then you can have all their info in front of you.
And then you import that into OpenPhone, or does it automatically?
Well, we have a Zapier setup integration that adds them as contacts in OpenPhone and HubSpot, and then sends them a couple text messages. But
Zapier?
Yeah, Zapier. Yep. But I mean, it's kind of a lot, so just start with Google Sheets.
Oh, okay, I got it. Yeah, that is. I mean, that saves a lot of time.
It saves a lot of time, yeah. But for now, I would just like action beats intelligence. I would say just start with the Google Sheets.
Quick question on this too. Are bougie business cards worth it or not?
Yes, they are. One client will pay for all the business cards, so yes.
Because I have been going with the standard business cards, but recently I just designed some satin freaking cover with soft feeling with like the different layers and everything, and it's gonna be like $1 per card. I'm basically just gonna be like,
dude, I would spend $1,000 on 1,000 business cards. I mean, I don't need that many. I'll spend $1 card any day if it's, dude, the amount of time I get plastic business cards, the amount of time, like 80% of the time when I hand somebody in my card, they're like, oh my goodness, like what is this? This is awesome. So yeah, I love that question. I'm glad you asked that.
Where do you get those plastic cards? And
Vistaprint.
What's that?
Vistaprint.
Vistaprint.
They always have like deals and freaking coupons. So just sign up for their
Black Friday right now too.
Oh, dude, yeah, you probably get them 50% off. Sign up for their email list because they'll send you promotions all the time. They'll kind of spam you, but you get good deals.
It's worth it.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that's a good question. I like that question. Okay, cool. All right, Jerry's not here. All right, Justin, you wanna have a crack at it?
Okay, I'll take care of it. My name is Justin. My REMA is located in Chicago. I'm currently right around 20K a month. And we're doing around 40 orders a month. And I think my bottleneck is probably client acquisition, but more, I mean, everybody's bottleneck is always client acquisition, but it's more of like getting everybody to know who we are, and then all the business will follow that. So like Bronson was saying, like those content events are huge. So just getting everybody to kind of know who you are, because like going from the top down, like going from like the best agents, everybody's going to talk, and then your name will spread naturally. So that's kind of what I'm focusing on.
Yeah. And just like I always say, we need to be reminded more than we need to be taught. These calls remind me of things. And Justin, I would say on top of everything else you're doing, do the collabs with top agents. Like make sick videos, spend a lot of time on the edit, spend a lot of money on the edit, and collab with like try for like 2 agents a month. 2 to 3.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. So like my second year, I'm having her go out to like open houses every single weekend. So like doing 4 like multi-million-dollar shoots, and just providing free value. But those agents are probably doing a minimum like 20 seller deals a year.
Yeah.
Like I said, I just shot for like the top agent in all of Illinois, and she loved it. So yeah, just doing all of that and just pushing that, just free, and giving it out and just crushing those videos. So yeah, totally.
Yeah. Okay. I like that idea. I like the open house idea. Maybe I'll have my team do that too.
Yeah.
You want to share kind of that strategy on what that looks like with everybody?
For the open houses?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically I go on like homes.com or like realtor.com or whatever, and I look at the open houses and I look at what times they're at. And then I also go and pre-qualify them. I'm like, okay, sometimes there's like agents that are kind of newer and they get big listings and they do like 3 seller deals a year. I'm like, okay, maybe I'll do it. Like maybe it's going to be like a sick portfolio piece if it's like a $10 million house, like whatever, maybe. But yeah, I pre-qualify them and see if they're doing like 10, 20, 30 seller deals a year, and then I call them up. And the key part, like everybody's like, oh, I need a cold call, but it doesn't even feel like a cold call because you're giving them such a sick offer that they feel stupid saying no to. So it's like, hey, I saw you have a beautiful open house. I just wanted to offer you a free social media reel. It's like $1,000 in value, no risk to you, just to show you what we can do. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, awesome. And then you could even send them a script. Bronson talks about this sometimes. Like you can send them a script on the call. You're going to show them that you already did this, because usually they're not going to say no. And even if they don't pick up, you send them a text and they'll usually call you back. Or you could text them the script and be like, hey, here's the scripts that I made for you. And they're going to be like, oh yeah, awesome. And most of the time they're going to be like, oh, like I don't really have my videographer usually like script out videos. They kind of tell me like, oh yeah, like do whatever you think. So it's huge value that you're providing upfront. You haven't even talked to them yet. So that's the approach.
Thanks for sharing that. That's hugely valuable. I think everybody here can start doing that like right now and crush. Because open houses happen every weekend. It doesn't cost any money to do these, just time. And you're probably not doing shoots on the weekend.
Editing costs a little bit.
Yeah, editing costs. You're right there. Yeah, that's awesome. Dude, thanks for sharing that. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
All right. What about you, Avery? Oh, Avery.
I would say, and a lot of you guys have talked about it, it would be getting my face out there more, client acquisition. Do you want me to say where I'm from first and what I'm doing?
Yeah.
So my name's Avery. I service Columbus, Central Ohio area. I'm doing currently between it's varying each month, but like between 5,000 and 9,000 a month. But it's client acquisition right now.
How many orders a month, you said?
It's kind of slowing down, but I would say when it's higher, probably like 15 to 20.
Okay.
Client acquisition right now, and more so just like getting my face out there. And you guys have mentioned it too, like with events. And so I guess the question I have is, I have tried, and Bronson, we've talked about this, talking to clients and agents and be like, hey, refer me to loan officers you work with. And that has not gone very well. Like people just don't follow up with me. I don't have a ton of clients, or at least a lot of clients that I work with on a regular basis. There's like a select few that do a lot of volume and I work with them. but it hasn't worked as well. I had one referral, and he sounds like he's interested. He doesn't get back to me. I try to call him, but so I guess the question I have is, I've also cold called, and that has actually been pretty successful right now. At least people being open to it, and I'm still waiting for the people to get listings and set something up. But would you recommend like cold calling loan officers or title agencies and pitching them that idea and like what you do and as a media agency?
Yeah.
But I don't know, like, and also when you said you're posting on Instagram weekly, like multiple times a week, like, hey, we're hosting events, or hey, we're doing this realtors free content. What do those look like? And then what if can you host an event without a title? Like, if you don't have a loan officer, when you say, hey, we have an event set up, like I have one set up in a week or something, can you do that without a loan officer or title agency?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Okay, so how would that look doing that? Because I want to do that more, and obviously I need to get my face out there, but I'm not really having a ton of success with the loan officers.
With meeting loan officers? Yeah, so I've had success with cold calling loan officers and then pitching them the event idea. I don't do that a whole lot. I usually rely on my agent partners for like referrals. But if that's not working out with you, the agents that are going to do these events are on like Instagram. They're probably posting videos, maybe not great videos, but at least they're posting content. So I would try to find those people on Instagram. And so you can just search up like loan officer Columbus, title agent Columbus, and find people in your area, or look up title companies and mortgage companies in Columbus. Go to their like team page, all the loan officers, find them on IG. The ones that would want to do this event, they're all on Instagram. And so I would get them to follow you, but you do have to like post content yourself. I think I've seen a few videos of you talking, but the videos at the event, you want to post videos of yourself too, because that's kind of like proof. Like, hey, we're gonna do an event, and you're gonna get content like this, and your agents are gonna get content like this. Like you see the content on my page. So that I would add like posting, 2 reels a week as part of your game plan right now.
Of me?
Yeah. Doesn't have to be anything,
or like offering free content.
No, just like educating agents. Agents. Yeah. I think that's everybody here. That should be all the content type. But you asked about posting about the events. When I post stories saying like, hey, looking for 3 loan officers, looking for 2 title agents, hit me up. I have something for you.
Okay.
And I'll get people that swipe up my stories.
Yeah, so I'm actually about to host my first content event like first week of December. So that's what I'm actually currently doing to just get the sponsors. So I'm contacting like all of my agents, and like in order to motivate them a little bit, I'm like, hey, I'm throwing an event. You'll get 2 pre-reels and a headshot. But in order, if you want a ticket, all I ask is for you to give me, a connection with one loan officer and one mortgage agent, and that motivates them to make that connection or that 3-way text.
Yeah.
And then there you go. And then you just kind of repeat it. Or if you don't have enough agents, like Bronson was saying, you can just go on Instagram, find those agents. Hey, thanks for the follow or whatever. I'm actually throwing a content event if you want, and then just, ask them for those connections, because every agent has those connections.
Yeah. Every agent's going to have a go-to title and go-to loan officer. So like you can even you can even say like I think this is what you're saying, Justin. When you invite Avery, when you go to your agents and you invite them to the event, and you tell them to bring a loan officer to the event or bring a title agent. I think that's what you're saying, right, Justin?
Yeah, basically. Or just like put me in contact to get your ticket, and then I'll send them that invite.
Okay, yeah. Okay. Yep. I like that. But Avery, just start, even if it's your first event, right? You don't need sponsors for your first event. So I would invite all of your agents for your first event, and then you'll know how the events go, and then after that you'll kind of have like the mechanics in place and understand how it works, and then you can pitch to sponsors.
So would you just do that at a listing? Like I have some good clients that would be willing to give me a listing if they have one, but I also work with a really nice home builder.
Yes, that's it.
A lot of stuff. So I think to have like some staged model homes. But that was the question. Like, if I do it myself, I want it to look good and not just be like, this is some cheesy thing that this 19-year-old's doing. But like, should it be staged or something, or what would you? Would you bring and to make it feel like, this is actually?
you want to make sure it's like a new construction. That's bare minimum.
Mm-hmm.
And it's got to be staged too. Like those are the two.
Right.
Those are the two like thresholds that the listing has to meet. Of course, like it's got to look nice.
Mm-hmm.
And you just bring your own camera, tripod, and light, and you can just use a lav mic, and just set them up to where they're far from the background. You got that nice bokeh. You got that nice film on the shadow side of the face, so it looks polished. And basically, you only want to check one box with these agents. You want to, of course, deliver the content, but you want it to look like polished, like super, super polished.
Yeah.
If the lighting is just like flat, they're just gonna be like, okay, this is just another, I could have done this with my iPhone. But you really want to like stand out with the quality of the content.
Mm-hmm.
So study, I mean, maybe you probably already know how lighting works. Film on the shadow side, turn off the lights in the room. Light this side, film on this side. Get that bokeh, good audio.
Mm-hmm. Would you invite, like I've talked to you about like Sam Cooper, some of those agents I'm trying to convert, and I said I would do free content for them. Is that something where you would invite them and say, hey, bring your whole team, we're doing free content?
Dude, do an event just for Sam Cooper's team. That's even more exclusive. Like, Sam, I know you got a listing right now, a nice listing that we can do a content event at. Let's throw an event for your agents so it looks like it's coming from you. You get to retain, like this is a retention tool for your agents, providing value. And if you want to invite some agents that you're trying to recruit to your team, that's awesome too. I'll cover the cost of the event, no cost to you. I'm just here to create the content. Yeah.
Yeah, I will do that.
Yeah. So
do you have music and food and stuff?
Yeah, sometimes we'll do food. Most of the events we do. If I'm doing it by myself, sometimes I don't do food. But when I have sponsors, I definitely do. We just do like pizza or like trays of subs. But if it's your first event, don't worry about food. Did you say music or music and food?
Yeah, well, I guess you can
get the vibes going.
Video.
Sometimes I'll have. I mean, it's in my studio, so yeah, I have music playing like lo-fi. Get the vibes going when they come in. Like right when they walk in, you want to set the tone. Like, hey, welcome in. Glad you can make it. Can I get you a water?
And you got all these agents coming in at the same time, or you got them scheduled?
Scheduled.
You got them scheduled. Okay.
Eventbrite 20-minute sessions.
Eventbrite 20-minute sessions.
Oh, for some reason, I always just assume like. I don't know, me imagining, I was just thinking everyone comes, it's like a broker's open, and then they're just waiting, and I'm thinking, this sounds stressful. Like, okay, that makes sense. Thank you.
Dude, it's so funny, because like...
they're all in competition, too, so...
Yeah, they are. Yeah, 12 months ago, I didn't do Eventbrite 20-minute sessions. I had 2 agents, like, that do a lot of business, freaking storm out, because they waited like an hour for their turn. So after that, we were like, bro, we gotta fix this.
Okay, because then I was thinking if they all show up at the same time or something, and no one shows up, and that just one agent shows up, I was like, well, this is embarrassing. But that makes sense.
Okay, so also you're gonna deal with this model has a couple side effects. The side effects are sometimes it can have low show rate if you don't describe the value like it actually is, and then people will like just cancel last minute. Because agents have like closings that pop up. So to alleviate this, you want to just make sure you really explain the value. Like, hey, this is a private invite only event, $500 in value. It only takes 20 minutes. You don't need to come and prepare with anything. We've got the topics. So that's how you sell the value. So you make sure like they're in. And then you want to do an email and a call or a text reminder like 2 days before the event. Hey, we got you signed up for 2:00 on Thursday. Just want to make sure you're able to make it. Like, are you 100%? Just like I call you guys. Like 100% good for 7:00? You want to call like, are you 100% good for Thursday? Otherwise, we have people on the waiting list. This is a very in-demand event. If they get that phone call from you or text from you, they're going to be like, okay, I'm reminded. I'm going to show up.
How many agents at this event?
So we do 3 agents an hour. So every 20 minutes, and we do a 5-hour event. So we aim for 15 agents. I have one tomorrow. We got 17 agents. By the way, I didn't invite any of them. All my sponsors invited all of them. I'm actually really excited about this.
I'll just borrow your studio for a day to test it out, so it looks like I have one. Or Justin, I'll just borrow you.
15 agents.
Dude, I want Justin's studio. Justin's studio is sick.
Nah, I like Brunson's more. Mine has carpet. It doesn't look as good.
Why a title agent and loan officer?
Because they want to work with... They get their business from realtors. They're just like us. And
Oh,
home inspectors is in that bucket too. So when you're asking
Yes,
around,
that's what I was thinking.
yeah,
Gotcha.
home inspectors are too. Home inspectors are good partners. Like, yeah, if you can find a good home inspector company, we have one that we partner with. They do like 200 houses a month. So they can bring a ton of agents. If I throw a content event, I'm like, bro, Gary, let's do this. He'll send an email out to like 1,500 agents. He'll pack it with like 40 agents. So if you find the right partners, you can that's why I call them growth partners, because it's a freaking cheat code. It's so much leverage.
How many times? Once a month?
Yeah, at least once a month. Because every time you meet an agent, every time you talk to an agent, you want to have something for them. Either a free shoot or content event. So there's never a time where I'm on the phone with an agent, a prospect, and I don't have something to give them. Like, hey, we're doing a content event next month, or we're doing one tomorrow. I know it's last minute. Will I see you there? Like, I'd love to see you there. No, I'm sorry, I can't make it. Cool, I'll put you on the wait list for next month. That cool? They're like, yeah, hit me up.
Okay, so just to confirm, Bronson, you said so that even that Canva thing you sent me, and when you're inviting agents, is that something that you would send agents to along with, like, I guess if you're cold calling them, or say it was Sam Cooper or just other agents, are you calling them?
Yeah. Always call. Yeah, always call. Don't hide behind texting or emailing. Always call.
Okay.
Yeah. And when I first started out, my coach would always tell me to call people, and I would get nervous like calling top agents for some reason. But it's just like it's just like going to the gym. It's repetitions. Now I'll pick up the phone and call anybody, and I just don't really care. Like, it doesn't really bother me.
I've gotten better at it. There was one agent I called like a few weeks ago, and she answered. She's like, "Hello," and I was like, "Or who I was with?" She goes, "And," I was like, kind of like paused or saying, like, "What do I say this?" And I was like, "Oh, well, how are you?" She's like, "Good," and I'm like,
Dang.
I was like, okay. And anyways, I went through it, and she just seemed very unhappy. I was like, this is an awkward phone call.
Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to do business with her, anyways.
No.
I'm trying to find this list here, because we literally we had this event scheduled for like a month, and we have a loan officer and title agent. They invited all the guests. I didn't invite one person. Here, I think this is it.
Hey, is this open phone? You
Yeah.
can make lists on open phone?
What is open phone?
It's a virtual
like
phone system.
Yeah.
It's in the course, Avery. Just look for open phone. It's called Quo now, which is so stupid.
Well, it is stupid.
So look at this. We packed this event. Like, I don't even know who these people are. I'm not even going to be at this event. One of my guys is shooting this event tomorrow. All these agents here, I don't know any of them. I know this guy right here. But we packed this whole thing. And so then my team's going to shoot all the content. We're going to deliver 10 out of 10 level quality content. And then a week later, I'm going to call each one. I'm be like, hey, making sure you got the content. Like, was it 10 out of 10? Awesome, cool. As you know, like, we shoot listings too. I'd love to help you and show you what we do. You got any listings coming up? And if they don't, I'll just add them to my like nurture list, which is advanced. Don't worry about that now. But point is, you have their contact and you can call them when you get slow. But that's kind of the content event overview.
Wow.
Since these content events, do you still do the Instagram outreach or have a VA doing that for you, or is it kind of not really needed with all the events you do?
It's not really needed right now. Like Alex Hormozy says, until you're at like 1 million a month, just focus on one channel. So I'm focusing on events and content events. I'm not going to get to 1 million a month, by the way. Point is like focus on one thing. But I have a lot of momentum on IG. Like we have a lot of followers and we get a lot of new followers. We do collabs. So the only thing I do on IG right now, when I get a new follower, an agent, I just send them a video selfie DM. At bare minimum,
what does it look like?
It's like this. So I get a new follower. Like, hey, Janet, thanks for the follow. My name's Bronson. Hope you enjoy the content. I saw you do business in Fairfax. I would love to show you what we do. If you have a listing coming up, would love to do a free reel for you. Or if you want to just get some free content, just keep it between us. I would love to hook you up or hook it up for you. Are you free this Thursday, Friday for some free content? Let me know. Thanks. And so,
I never thought about it, honestly, the free content and how powerful it is. Because like when I started, it was like hesitating of like, oh my goodness, giving away free content and it costs you money. This sounds like sketchy, but no, I mean honestly, if I was the realtor, it would kind of make me want to do it anyway. So
Yeah, they always need new content.
So we did this. We did this event specifically for a team right here. And this was for like a team of like 3 people, I think. And the loan officer I partner with, he's like a good buddy of mine, and we're like kind of business partners. So I hooked it up. Like he didn't have to pay the full thing because he pays us in other ways. But point is, we would have made like $1,000 on this event right here because I split it with him. I think he paid us like 600. But point is, we did like 2 videos per agent, so it was like 6 videos, I think. Might have been more. These videos are like so easy to shoot and edit, and like our cost is so low, so we can easily over deliver. We can give each agent.
Do you do them?
What's up?
Do you do them standing up or sitting down most of the time?
It depends. It depends. So, oh, camera just died. So we did a reel for the house. This is like a new team, and so I wanted to convert them. So I did a pro reel. Guys, I don't have like my quality is not great, so don't make fun of me. I shot this and I haven't shot in so long.
Ever wonder what $1.2 million can get you in Gaithersburg? Let me show you.
It looks good to me.
We did a reel for the house, and then we did the content for them, and this was all free to them. So this is like for a specific team. So we did a power hour content event just for this team. This is the team leader. The only mistake I made, I forgot my light, so the quality's kind of garbage, but it worked out.
Have you heard of a normal real estate
Realtors see the
market?
bouquet and they
Most
go,
people
"Oh, that
have
looks so
not
much
in
better
the
than I
past
could do," even if you have no light. And they're like,
Yeah.
"That's
5
great."
years.
Yeah.
A normal real estate.
Yeah, and then so some of them were sitting, some of them were standing. And a lot of these are just like unscripted. Like some of them were conversations, some of them were just talking to the camera.
Hi, my name is Daria,
That's so
and I'm really
good.
looking forward to meeting you. I'm on a
Bronson, when
team
you
of
go out to these listings, do you do them for free or do you just split them like at cost?
What, with the sponsor?
Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see here. So the total event cost for this was $2,200. But the house reels, this is only for me. Like the loan officer doesn't get benefit for buying them house reels, just the content. So this is my way of winning listings. And so me and him just split this right here, the 1218. So he paid half of that. So if we didn't do the house reels, it would have been 1218 total. So me and him split it 50-50. He paid me 609. But it didn't take us very long.
It's
an hour.
So is that money from the agents? Is that like what you said, where the agents on Eventbrite paying like $25 or something for this content? Is that where you're getting that money from, or
no?
Where's that?
No. This is from the sponsor. This is from the loan officer. So for this event, we didn't do Eventbrite because it's just for the team. Like for teams, you don't need to do Eventbrite. You just tell the team leader, like, bring your team and we'll do content all together. But for your events, that's not for a specific event. That's like brokerage agnostics. Then you want to have an Eventbrite set up. And that's when you can collect the $25. So on this one, super quick maths, 17 times 25. So we'll make $425 on ticket sales. That'll cover like food and drinks, and then we'll just pocket the rest of it. And then the sponsors will pay like $130 per guest.
Oh, they're paying. Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah, the sponsors.
So the title agent and the loan officer, the home inspector are paying you.
Yeah.
For each person they invite.
Yeah. For each person they invite. So they'll pay us $22.10, and then we'll make like $465 on ticket sales. So make like that. Hopefully everybody.
Because they're wanting to work with.
Yeah.
Whoever they're.
Let's just say, for example, these agents are invited by the loan officer. These agents are invited by the title agent. So the loan officer pays for his agents, and the title pays for their agents.
He's paying for the people he wants to convert to get content, basically free content.
Yep. And the agents that I bring, they don't pay for.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. That clears it up. That clears it up for me.
Yeah.
How much are you charging them per agent?
$130.
Gotcha.
But
Sorry.
on paper,
Okay.
it's $500. MSRP is $500 because I charge
Now,
$199 per single video. So they get 2 videos, and then a headshot is like $250. So it's like $648 if they were to buy it like a la carte. So that's the big thing.
so
You gotta explain the value to them. Anchor them at $648.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
do you have anyone? Does anyone question the pricing for that, or is most everyone fine with paying 130 and inviting
They're usually fine
5
with it.
or?
Yeah, they're usually fine with it. Some agents can't do it every month because it's kind of out of their monthly expense. But loan officers, they're given money by their company to spend on marketing. So some loan officers have to spend their money. So it's like, hey,
Really?
maybe you have like money from your, I know you have a marketing budget. Like this could be your marketing budget. Like I have this guy, James Addy, and he's like, bro, I just signed up with this new mortgage company. They gave me $4,000 to spend on marketing. I want to spend it all on videos. So I sent him like 4 invoices for $1,000 because he has to get it approved in the thousands.
Yeah.
But he's gonna spend the
Everybody hit up James immediately.
What do
I said everybody hit up James immediately.
Yeah. So, but once you talk to the agent, once you talk to the sponsors, you understand how their business works. You can, you can know how to position the value. Because when I first started doing these, I was like, "Hey, let's do a content event," and they're like, "What? It's $1,500? No." But then I'm like, "Okay, you can get content for yourself. You're gonna meet 10 other agents that you didn't know. You're gonna provide value for the agents that you want to work with. So you're probably gonna convert them, and it's gonna be fun too." And you can use your marketing budget from your company. So these
What
agents,
did you
go ahead.
What did you mean a minute ago when you? I don't know if maybe you missaid it and you were referring to a loan officer, but you said the same thing for a loan officer when you're inviting an agent and they're paying for it. Would that also be the same for agents? But then who would they be inviting? Maybe you missaid it or something.
Agents don't invite other agents. I mean, you can.
Okay, yeah.
Like they don't have to pay for the agents they bring. That's really if you lack agents to invite, or if you're doing it without sponsors. Like you just go to your top agent and say, "Hey, come with a friend. I'll comp your ticket cost. We're just trying to fill up the event, meet more people."
Okay. I'm gonna start doing that this week. Land some new clients.
I just challenge everybody here to schedule a content event for like December 11th. Thursdays are a great day, so you have about 3 weeks, maybe. Yeah, about 3 weeks. That's enough time to invite. Do it without sponsors. Just try to pack it full of agents that you know already. Like pack it with your clients. Just get the reps down. Wow, my throat's hurting. I've been talking a lot today. Oh wow, it's 8:23. Sorry to keep you guys on here.
Oh, you're fine.